Welcome to the LCTV Show, a program that highlights organizations in the Lynn community. Today I'm with the members of Bridgewell, Ashley Smallwood and Marc Jamieson. Bridgewell is a nonprofit organization that has been serving Lynn for over 50 years. So how y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm great.
Thanks for having
can't
us.
complain. Another beautiful day outside. So you guys been with Bridgewell for how long?
I've been working with Bridgewell for 5 years now, and specifically with our employment program for 4 years.
And yourself, Marc?
I've been with Bridgewell for a little over 3 years right now.
All right.
Yep.
For the past couple of years that you guys been there, what are some of the things that you guys enjoyed with working with Bridgewell?
Well, originally when I started working with Bridgewell, I worked in our residential services, and I really loved getting to work with people in their homes. But the best highlight of my career has certainly been helping people find careers that they really love, jobs that they enjoy, and just earning money and getting to know other people in the community and making friends.
And yourself, Marc?
Yeah, at our Rosewood 2 program in Danvers, when I started, we had 6 individuals with autism that had employment hours. Now we're at 21 individuals that range from the age of 22 to about 25 years. So it's nice to see the increase in individuals that we have and that we're able to provide these services for them, these employment hours and employment services for our
Yeah, because you guys work with like a lot of people with special needs and things like that, and just for the opportunity that you guys have in like providing them with employment and just bringing joy to their lives, like how does that make you guys feel?
It's definitely a rewarding job. Every day you come to work and you just get to be around people who make you feel really good. A lot of our individuals are very inspiring. They face a lot of challenges, but they still get up and they want to work and they're excited about having a job. That's not something you always see, so I'm very proud to be part of that.
Yeah, definitely. And Marc, when you guys are looking for employment for them, what are some of the things that you guys go over or look for with one of the clients that can fit them, a job that can fit them?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do assessments when they come in. We look at their background, what they did in school, what kind of internships they've had, if they've had job opportunities in the past. We talk with their guardians, and we get an overall sense of who they are, what they like to do, and gauging on what interests and passions they have. We try to be creative and match their interests with different employment opportunities in the community.
I know that's one aspect of Bridgewell's employment opportunity. Can you guys talk a little bit about if there's any other like programs that Bridgewell offers to those clients of you guys?
We offer a wide array of services. We do have residential services, which is where people would come and live at a Bridgewell facility. We have counseling services. We have substance abuse services. So we do offer a wide range of things to all sorts of people in the Lynn community and in other communities as well.
Okay, and there's I know there's how many locations are there? I know there's a few in Lynn. You guys, how many locations you have in Lynn?
Well, we have one employment program in Lynn, but we do have various houses for people as well. I couldn't tell you exactly how many because we're always expanding. So.
Oh, definitely. And for yourself, Marc, what got you into this field?
I've always wanted to be able to help other people, and so when I struggled through school myself, and I had a few mentors and teachers that really helped me really kept me motivated and gave me some goals, and so I wanted to kind of pay it forward and pay it back at the same time, and that got me into this career, and so I want to help out as many people with disabilities and in general as I can.
Definitely. And for you, Amy, so what kind of, can you guys talk a little bit about some of the employments that you guys work with to help the residents get jobs?
Sure, we have different types of employment. One type is called group supported employment, and that's for people who are in the beginning stages of building their skills. And so the way that works is multiple of the individuals at our program will go out with a job coach that Bridgewell provides, and they'll complete a job as a group. Once somebody's really shown their skills and learned a lot through that part of the program, then there's someone who's ready to get their own job in the community. And we support a lot of individuals who work directly for an employer. Some of the different employers in Lynn that we work with Greater Lynn Senior Services, we've worked with McDonald's for many years, and all the individuals work for that company. They're part of the crew, they get paid from that company, and they participate just like another employee would. And we provide them with support on the backside. So if they're struggling with learning a new task or maybe a change in their schedule, then Mark or I can go out, meet with their supervisor, find out what we could do to help the job to continue to be successful.
Definitely. And as career specialists, you guys also, are you guys kind of responsible for like putting together like programs, like let's say like a workshop or something like that that can help them in the long run?
Absolutely, yes. There's different activities that we engage with our individuals other than just on-site or off-site employment, such as resume building. We practice interview skills, so if we have someone that is ready to actively be searching for a job, we'll meet in our office, we'll go over typical interview questions and kind of rehearse with them what to expect. And so there's different soft skills and different activities we engage in.
With the resume workshops, do you guys bring in people like from other career services or like professional, or is just within?
We fill out the resumes with them ourselves. There's occasionally we will have someone from a career center come out and do a presentation, what they're about, what opportunities are available, and let us know about other types of workshops that are available to our individuals.
With building the resume, just having a workshop for resume itself and having them learn how to create a resume, what a good resume does, what do you think that does for them?
I think understanding the process of finding a job makes you really value the job once you find it. If someone magically gives you a job, you don't appreciate everything that went into it. So we really try to work one-on-one with people to create learning opportunities to say, these are all the steps that lead up to a job, not just the job itself. So that in the future, possibly somebody might be capable of finding a better job on their own if they've really learned the skills of how to do it.
Yeah, because I mean, nobody wants to not have a job. It's always good to work, and especially for people in the circumstances that they're in, it's also good because they're kind of like relearning everything or understanding new things that maybe they knew before, and with you guys being around, you kind of like bringing that back. So it's like, I mean, what are some of like the receptions that you guys get from maybe their family or just from them in general?
Oh, that's a great question. Earlier today, I was actually in a meeting with one of the individuals' parents that we provide services for, and the mother was explaining how happy she was with. We had just gotten a Whole Food internship finished. It was a 3-month internship completed a few months ago. And we had practiced skill building with her cell phone because as she was going into this internship, we were fading our support too. So it would be like an experience about, how are you going to be able to interact on a job without support? Is this feasible? So we've been practicing using a cell phone to text because this client is on the autism spectrum, and communication is a common challenge for this population. So this mother was explaining how happy and proud she is of her daughter. Now she's sending text messages to different family members, to the mom, and communicating that way rather than verbally. But it's nice to see skills across the board improve.
Yeah, and we live in a time where technology is big. Is there anything that you guys do to help them, to help them keep up with the ever-changing technology, the ever-changing world?
I think it's really on a case-by-case basis.
Okay.
Some people are very interested in that. Those people, we really want to encourage that. And whether it's using our computers, we have smart boards, we have tablets, all types of things that people can use if that's an interest for them. But it's really driven based on what is the interest of that person.
Okay.
We really truly believe that finding what someone's passionate about is what is going to connect them with the appropriate and successful career for them. Just like us, if you go to work every day and you hate your job, it's not going to work out well for you. But if you can find what really drives that person and what they're really passionate about, they're going to thrive in the environment once you put them there.
Yeah. Do they occasionally tell you guys what they're interested in, or do you guys kind of like get a feel once you guys are around them a little more and get to know them?
Both. We spend a lot of time with the people we work with, and we also offer a lot of opportunities. At the Lynn program, we have a community-based day supports program, and what that does is it takes people who are thinking about wanting to work and starts exposing them to different things in the community that they've expressed that they might be interested in.
Definitely.
So if somebody says they like animals, we can look at different things to do with animals, whether it's volunteering at an animal shelter or maybe going to see a pet store and seeing what jobs are available there to help them hone in more on what exactly they'd like to do with animals.
And to get back to you brought up the autism, working with folks with autism. You guys said that you guys had a program.
Yeah, earlier this year we started a video production training program, and we're actually creating a television show called Amazingly Autistic, and we're working closely with BevCam, and basically I was able to identify that there's a large interest in video production, videos and cartoons, and within the autism population, and that there's almost a connection that they have with these media outlets than interpersonal connection sometimes. So I figured that it would be a interesting project to show them how it works. So we have them video filming interviews with different employment partners that we have. We do video instructions on how to, general cleaning responsibilities that we have, because there's within the autism population, visual demonstrations are an important part of learning as well.
Okay.
So I wanted to tap into their interest that way, and it's really taken off so far.
How long have you
We
had
started that in March.
In March?
So yeah.
And have you had any productions that's been viewed already? Or?
Yeah, we have about 4 episodes that are out right now. Actually, we're coming out with our 4th shortly. So it's been a very good experience. BevCam has been fabulous to work with. LCTV, we've been able to share a couple of our episodes with surrounding communities, including Lynn.
Now with that, how many episodes are you looking to go forward with?
We're looking to make it about a 6 to 8 episode series. We're really focusing on employment in our community and just awareness for the skills that our individuals have relating to employment and the charismatic personalities that they have too.
Definitely. And now, do you guys also have another training and education program called Boston Street Center? Is that correct?
That's a program I was speaking of that's in Lynn. We call it the Boston Street Center for Employment.
Over there on Boston Street.
Yeah, it's right on Boston Street.
Right by the plaza.
Yep, right near the new fast food restaurant. So it's a great location though, because there's tons of things on that street. There's stores, there's restaurants, laundromats, everything.
Yeah. So there's like a lot of opportunities over there. Now those local vendors, restaurants and stuff, they collaborate with you guys as well?
They do for the most part. Lynn as a whole has been very receptive to our individuals, not only when we're just out in the community grabbing lunch, but also seeing the value that they really have as employees and the positive energy that they bring to the workforce. So that's been a great experience for all of us.
Yeah, and can you also touch on the Rosewood program that I know you brought up earlier? Can you touch a little more about it?
Yeah, absolutely. The Rosewood program is in Danvers, and that specializes in specifically for the autism population, and so it caters to young adults coming out of high school, so around 22 years old or so, and it's a range between 22 to 26 generally, and so it's not all employment based. There's the day habilitation where they can go there for the day, work on different independent living skills and other activities, and then there's one component that's the employment program as well.
Okay. And as the season changed, do you guys find it I won't say easier, but do you find it like during the summertime as compared to like fall or winter, that it'd be easier to get employment for them, or is it just about equally?
Well, that's a good question. There's seasonal opportunities that we take advantage of in the last couple of years, such as the Topsfield Fair has been great to work with. We've worked with them for the last 3 years, and each year we've increased a person working there, so they've been great. Party City, they do a lot of seasonal hiring because of the Halloween's coming up. So the Party City and the Danvers Peabody line, we worked with them last year, and they provided 3 opportunities for our guys. And upcoming, we actually have we partnered up with the Salvation Army in the bell ringing campaign. We started that last year, and it was extremely successful. We raised over $12,000, and we were able to employ around 20 people. So we're looking to pick up an extra location this year and also get a few more people jobs. So we're looking to have about 25 to 30 of our individuals engaged in this opportunity.
So, man, Bridgewell is sure doing a whole lot. You guys, busy times for you guys. And also, I mean, I know the carnival, when the carnival comes around here, you guys also partner with them?
Well, is that the Salem one?
The carnival that's usually in Lynn Tech or Lynn English.
We haven't done that yet, but that's a great idea, and that's something we love to think about doing. We love the city of Lynn, so anything that we can do within our own city, we're always thrilled to be part of.
You guys need to contact them, get them,
Absolutely,
get them in the show. Another thing, like over 55 years, like of human services to Lynn. Just can you guys touch on just how big that is? Because that's really important.
We've always had a really great relationship with all of our funding sources, and they've always been really supportive of what we're trying to do. I think a lot of us share the same visions that they have.
Yeah.
So it just 55 years means adapting and changing to the needs of the community and the needs of the people you serve, and doing it in a way that is really smart. And I think that's what we've done.
Yeah, and you guys, I know you guys been there for a short amount of time, but in the time that you guys been there, I'm sure you guys have seen some changes, some improvements. Like, so what are some of some changes and improvements that you guys have seen that maybe that you guys are responsible for?
So originally when I began working there, we had something called the sheltered workshop. And at that time, it was very standard in the state. And what that was that the individuals would complete piecework. So they would do one small part of a job, and they'd do it repetitively throughout the day. But what we found was that people were making very minimal money, usually below minimum wage. And so across the state, the Department of Developmental Services really said, you know what, we can do better than this for these people. And so it's been almost 3 years now since we closed our sheltered workshop, and all of those people who were making sometimes sub-minimum wage are all making minimum wage or higher now. And instead of working in an area where they're only surrounded by their peers with disabilities, they're in the community, and they're just part of the community now. They're surrounded by all their other neighbors and friends and coworkers. So that has been such an amazing change, and I'm so proud to have been part of that for Bridgewell.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. And for Mark, what are some things that, I don't know if you guys could talk about it now that you guys are kind of working on it for like the future or for next year?
We're just actively looking for more employment partners in the area. We're expanding. Autism, as I assume you know, it's really prevalent in these times. So there's a lot of services that are needed for these kids that are transitioning out of high school. So we're really looking to expand on our autism program, which we actually recently have. We just, this past month, opened up our Rosewood 3 facility that's located in Billerica, and that's along the same lines as what Ashley was just talking about, where it's more of a CBDS program, I believe, and it gets our individuals out into the community. And so we're looking at that being an area of focus and seeing how we can provide new opportunities. So we're always looking for new opportunities with employers in the surrounding towns.
Yeah, so you hear that? they're looking for opportunities for employment.
Definitely.
Everybody get in contact with them people.
If somebody's not sure how to go about hiring someone with a disability or what that would look like, feel free to reach out to us for sure. We'd be happy to come talk to you about our program, figure out where we could fit in one of our workers to meet your business. Our guys come and they do a good job. They bring a lot of positive energy to the workforce. And so, you know, if it's something you've been thinking about learning more about or trying, give us a call, no pressure. We're happy to answer your questions.
And lastly, any upcoming things that you guys would want to plug?
We're just really excited for the Salvation Army campaign. You know, we're looking to get about 30 people jobs for there. So I believe we'll be at the North Reading Market Basket and Stop and Shop, and we're still trying to figure out another location. So, you know, if you see us out there in the community this holiday season, be sure to stop by and say hi.
Yeah, and how can they get in contact with you if they want to know more?
You can get in touch with Bridgewell at www.bridgewell.org. It shows where our employment program, it shows that phone contact, shows emails. Marc Jamieson, Amy Smallwood.
All right, then. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to thank my guests, Ashley Smallwood, Marc Jamieson. You guys have been great. It was a nice talking to you guys, learning more about what you guys do, and continue doing great work for the community and helping those that need the help. As for me, my name is Mukal Kabongo. You've been watching the LCTV Show here at Lynn Community Television on 181 Union Street. Check us out on www.lyntv.org. Check us out on YouTube. And with that, we're gone. See you when you see you. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.